Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, I'm Isha and this is Siddharth, and today we are here with our ARC team with our alumni Shashank at Microsoft, and Shashank is currently a technology consultant at Microsoft. So thank you Shashank for having us here.
Thank you. No, yeah.
So firstly, I want to start off with asking you, how is life at Microsoft?
It's to draft it in a single word. It's chill. So our team basically it's mostly like we need not spend our time all the time in the office. They give us this comfort where we can work from home, work from our client place, or else in this office. And you can see the office is greatly decorated and it's more fun kind of a place rather than a proper office culture. So it's chill and easygoing compared to other companies, what a lot of people say.
Nice. Can you tell us a bit journey about from ICFAItech to the Microsoft?
So my journey from ICFAItech to Microsoft is not straightforward. So Microsoft and a lot of big companies, let it be Apple, Google, or Meta, any big five, mostly they're looking at people who have a lot more exposure to the real world scenarios out there in the market. So how did I got into Microsoft is that main thing is my startup. So after BTech, I've established a startup, gone through it. So I've developed a huge connections network and a lot of skills during that journey. So what happened is that in this process, the exposure what I got, the skills that I've learned, everything added value to my resume, and that's what Microsoft has emphasized a lot on. And they were pretty keen on my knowledge across the domains, and that's the kind of people what any big five companies, not only Microsoft, let it be Apple, Google, Meta, everyone are looking for right now. That helped me to get into Microsoft. At the same time, we need to have that technical skill set as well, so which are needed for people in my role especially.
Is there any specific startup or a project that you've worked on that really helped you get from ICFAI to Microsoft?
Yes, so I was pretty passionate on automotive industry. So I want to develop an electric motorbike, which I've started working in my BTech third year. That project, that technology, what I worked on, I applied for a patent. I've got a patents on that one as well. So based on that patents, that technology, I've established an organization called as Armin Automotive. So in that Armin Automotive, we have achieved a lot in a span of 4 years since the startup has established, and until my point where the startup I've sold my patents to a different UAE company. So in this 4 years of journey, I've achieved a lot. So we have got an award from an international based organization and two national awards as well. One is very renowned. We were awarded by KTRRX minister when he was in power from T-Hub. So as the most promising EV startup of the year. So we were predominantly into electric cycles, wheelchairs, and physically handicapped tricycles, which were where we used to design, develop, and manufacture these products and sell it mostly B2G, B2B. Initially, at the end of our journey with Armin, we started selling it B2C as well to direct customers. But unfortunately, that's the end of that journey, what I've gone through. After that, I've landed here in Microsoft. So that experience, that journey, what I had building a startup, building a business from point zero, nowhere from scratch to somewhere where we have generated a huge amounts of revenue. That journey, that exposure, that learnings helped me a lot, and that attracted Microsoft to hire me as well when I applied.
It's really great.
So, what's your advice to the current students who wanted to be in your positions?
So my advice is straightforward. So I would suggest that students not to focus on theoretical knowledge, more like going to textbooks, learning a lot of stuff, question to answer exactly, but concentrate and understand more on the technical skill front. So to be honest, in my BTech days, I am an average student. No more than 7 CGPA, 6.8 to be precise. But my technical skill set was I was strong. Coming from a computer science background, I'm strong in coding. So I have multiple tech stacks of learning. I've developed nearly 15 to 16 mobile apps during my BTech itself. So native and cross-platform. So polish your skills, learn skills which might be helpful and useful in real life after you graduate, not only theoretical knowledge, that will land you somewhere and that helps you to crack any jobs that you're looking for. Those skills are people looking right now. And even if you see Elon Musk, he directly stated that degree is not enough for a degree is not needed for them. Skills is what they're looking for. So in interviews also, see, getting into Microsoft, I've gone through 6 rounds of interviews, and in no round they have asked me what's my CGPA.
Okay.
Okay, and no round they've asked me what is a theoretical question. Everything they were concentrating on what's my mindset on solving real life problems and what's my mindset towards technical approach and what was my skill set, how skilled I am with the softwares or languages that I know, programming languages.
Okay.
So my advice is brush up and grow your skill set. That will take you places.
Okay. What kind of skills do you suggest for current students?
So right now, obviously, one thing that I want to suggest is a lot of people think that AI is coming. AI will be taking jobs.
Very
AI will be taking all the jobs. People will be jobless because of AI. So let's go back 2 decades before computers have started.
Exactly.
People used to do everything manually.
Exactly.
They used to note down records and everything. When computers have started, this is the same situation happened at that time. People thought that computers are coming and they'll lose jobs. Okay, there'll be no more jobs for people because computers coming in. So a lot of people who used to keep notes or other thing, what people used to do manually would be done by computers. 10 people used to do a small task that can be done by single person with a computer.
Exactly.
So people thought a lot of jobs will be lost. But what happened if you've seen, it created more jobs, more opportunities, more doors are open. So that's how transformation will happen right now as well. So AI is coming. Obviously, there'll be loss of jobs in some areas, but people who use AI will have more opportunities. There'll be more jobs created. Okay, that will help people to get more jobs and more opportunities. New roles will be created where people can be hired for using AI. So these kind of things happen. So my suggestion is there are Microsoft provides for students especially a lot of courses, especially course named at AI 900,
Okay.
AI 900, which is a entry level AI course. I suggest students to take that course. So that's very important. So in this AI era, people definitely person if there are two persons who knows what to do things and who knows person how to do those same things with AI, the person who knows AI will be the first preference for companies as well. So what I suggest is people get this AI 900 course, students especially, so you'll have an upper handing, you'll understand what AI is, how AI operates and other things. That's very important. And other thing that I suggest is you need to have at least one full stack knowledge. Okay, there are multiple full stacks out there. Let it be MERN stack or let it be C Sharp, Microsoft stack, C Sharp, .NET, React. So learn one full stack end to end completely, at least one, and one cloud service. It will be AWS or Azure. So being a loyal employee to Microsoft, I would suggest Azure because it's more powerful. So compared to AWS, but for beginners, AWS is starting point well and good, but Azure is something that more powerful and very well defined enough. So keeping this in mind, students, I suggest to be precise and to conclude this answer, one is AI 900 course, which will be a top layer on after building a full stack applications, let it be web applications, mobile applications or anything. AI will be additional layer on that. And then moving on, you need to have knowledge on cloud service, let it be AWS or Azure, whatever it might be. So after having these kind of understanding, when getting into companies like Big Five, it's not easy for you guys to get in directly to these companies, but there are possibilities where you need to have good level of understanding on system design.
Okay.
So there'll be two types of system design, high level system design and low level system design. So people should be having good understanding on system designs. That's very important. So this is the kind of learnings I would suggest students to have before start applying to big five companies or any big companies out there.
So generally, these days, don't feel driven towards anything. So they're basically lagging clarity over many things. So how do you think students can have a vision about what they can do and how they can proceed further, and what kind of things that can help them out?
See what I understand is being from a student in a student's perspective.
Yeah.
So they are easily distracted. So whatever comes, if something happens, interestingly, if you see a movie which inspires you on something, students will be inspired. Let's do this. I'll with this. This is my goal. After a week of time, again something other thing happens, then they'll be distracted again to this one. So one point that I would suggest is, instead of having small goals, what happens is, if students, what I've seen during my days also, if I've started learning Android app development course or it's an app development course, if I want to do that, my goal was that I want to develop a mobile app, an Android app. So after developing that, what happened is my goal was fulfilled. I've got a satisfaction kind of feeling where I felt like there is no need or no longer needed to learn more into this. I can switch the tech stack, or else I can switch to other one.
Exactly.
Where I can jump onto the next thing. So I would suggest that don't have that short term kind of goals. Get into a deeper understanding. Have goals which takes a lot of your time. At least I would suggest the best time to set goals for students is third year. So first year you can have some fun. Second year you can understand what things are around, like what are the tech stacks, so what's important, other things. Third year, if you set a goal, make sure that you adhere to that goal until your final year is done. Not anytime sooner than that. So set a goal which can take at least 2 years of your time. So I've started my startup in my third year. I've given 2 years of time for that. That was my long-term goal. I've seen so much of positivity in that. Once I've started tasting the taste of success from that, automatically it keeps motivating us. It pushes us. So one thing is that when you have short-term goals, what happens is your taste of success is too small for you to stick on to that. So, but if you have a long-term goals or anything, what happens is that the taste of success, what you get after that, is huge.
Yes.
You will get habituated to that, and you want to pursue that more and more. So, the mission and the values or the dedication that you have towards something is dependent on how long you worked on that. Okay, the longer you work on it, the better you can stick to that. So I suggest students to have long-term goals and stick to that for a longer period of time. Try doing that, and always be self-motivated. Self-motivation is must and should very important. Without that, it's really difficult. You can shift on very easily. So keeping these things in mind, I think any students can try to achieve. So first 2 years you have time to chill out. Second 2 years in your BTech especially, try to have some decent vision and mission towards your career. That's what I would suggest.
It's good. Can you share some memories from ICFAItech?
Memories from ICFAItech. So one thing is that mass bunking, obviously. We used to mass bunk classes, ask whenever we used to participate in any events or anything, we used to reach out to faculties and ask for attendance. Every student might have been going through this difficult time for attendance, a lot of stuff. So that's one thing. And again, walking
To the campus?
In the campus.
In the campus.
Anywhere. If so one memory is that when lunchtime comes, so one friend would be like, let's eat fried rice in mess one. Another friend will be like, nahi, paratha khayenge aaj. Paratha we need to go till mess two. The other friend will be like, leave everything. We'll go out, eat Lovandila biryani. Lunchtime is around 45 minutes for us. Okay, 45 minutes, 50 minutes of lunchtime. Discussion between where to go, mess 1, mess 2 or outside the campus to Lovandila would take 40 minutes. We would finalize in the last 5 minutes. Anyway, we are sure that after lunch period is gone.
Yeah, true.
It happens with
No one attends. But the bad thing is that after, if we finalize to go to low until outside, so once we step out of the college, we don't know what happens. It'll be like, we came anyway outside. Why to go to low until outside? Let's go somewhere else and eat.
Yeah,
That way,
yeah.
the rest of the day is gone. Whereas these kind of memories, like the friends discussing, and when no one got cars or bikes, we used to take scooties on rent near the campus. We used to have Yugo, Vigo at our time, where 69 rupees per day. Scooty. We used to fill up the petrol, but they used to give us scooties for 69 rupees. So we used to take license. So in our first year, when I took a license when I was 16 years, so they give us license for scooties,
Okay.
gearless vehicles. So a lot of our friends, when we are in first year, a lot of them didn't have license. So what my friends have done is, so they have taken my license. They have scratched my photo on that,
Oh
so
my
no one could
God.
recognize. So whenever I want to take a scooty, everyone used to use the same license. At UI, we used to take scooties on the same license. We have taken 15 scooties once. So we used to do this kind of stuff. It was fun during our meeting days. Nice memories. And I remember one more memory that during a freshers event, I think so, we have acted a play, a small drama kind of thing where we imitated some of the faculties in our college. And we were also pretty aware of the consequences what would occur if they taken it in a wrong way. So, but surprisingly, everyone took it in a much funnier way, and we were pretty happy with that one as well. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Shashank. Those
It
were
was-
some very good insights that we can understand and try to implement, maybe. And thank you so much for taking time and having a chat with us. I would like to.
And thanks for inviting for us to the Microsoft.
Definitely.
It's a beautiful campus, though. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
We had a great day in Microsoft.
Cool.
So I would
Good
want
to
our
hear.
secretary Siddharth to present you a token of
Oh,
gratitude.
okay.
Audio Jungle.